Diddly dongly do, it's Ishing Lu, and I am playing some Bomber Crew. Sorry I've been gone a while, guys. I will explain, or maybe I've already explained. Maybe I've recorded something before this video. If I have, then never mind. Let's get right back into it. So, briefing. Alright, what do we have to do here? So, we can do Operation Hydra. Enemy armor down for the next 2 missions, which would be great. Or we can take out the Bremen Tank Factory, or do another sub-hunt. Hey, I think it's a good idea to just do another sub-hunt, because, I mean, it seems to be the easiest mission that we could possibly do, and I have been away from this game for, maybe 2 weeks now? Okay, this is, I'm all of a sudden incredibly nervous. Okay, so what we can do here is put on lean fuel mix and take care of the ventral turret. Awesome. And this is the part where the audio begins to distort, crackle, and fall out of sync with the video. I was particularly proud of my commentary this episode, so color me disappointed. However, instead of scrapping the footage and skipping ahead to the next episode, I thought I'd let the video keep playing and chat with you guys about what's going on with me. I'll be talking about my general plans for the channel, the status of individual series, and ideas for what I want to do next. So, cue music. First off, the channel. You guys know me as Ishing Lu, but you're still watching videos I'm posting on my personal channel. I'm very limited in a lot of ways posting here, so I plan to begin posting content to my brand channel, Ishing Lu, before the end of the year. It will have all the same stuff you love, plus some new series. So first, let's quickly go over the games you've already seen me play. First, Spore. I really want to keep playing this game for the channel, I really do, but OBS doesn't play nice with it. And I've tried messing with VSync settings and locking frame rate and all sorts of ugly stuff. I just can't prevent those artifacts from showing up. I mean, I've even tried watching it to see if it's tolerable. Trust me, it gets worse in the creature stage, and I don't want to know what happens later. I mean, it shows up every 5 seconds, so it's not something I could cut out either. I could try to use different software to record, but at the moment, I've decided that it's more trouble than it's worth, and I'm really sorry about that. It is really disappointing to me, but maybe in the future I will return to it. I did buy an early access game called Chicken, capital C-H-K-N, which is kind of like a voxel-based Spore creature stage. I thought it would be something I could play instead of Spore, but I tried it and I asked for a refund. I mean, the concept of the game is very compelling and it's very interesting, and it seems to have quite a community already. But to me, it's still proof of concept, and I'm willing to try it later. For now, though, I don't think it's something I would have too much fun playing, so I think you guys would have even less fun watching it. But if you really are curious about watching someone playing it, I'm sure that you can find someone happily recording and posting it as well. Next, Dead by Daylight. Okay, so this has been my most successful video so far, which makes sense because a lot of you are coming from Zressa's Dead by Daylight streams. It was my experiment with cutting footage, and I think it was a huge success. It's, in my opinion, my most entertaining video. So I do plan to do more of these videos, but perhaps not until I move over to the new channel, which brings me to my next game. For the King will be played some more on the new channel, because I don't know how long another series is going to go, and I can only assume it will go for longer because I'm better at the game now. And I want to focus my energy on starting the new channel. I have my own personal game of For the King going on right now that I'm playing in my spare time just to get some practice in, but I don't think I'm going to start another series until I'm on the new channel. Maybe a multiplayer one? Hint, hint. Full disclosure though, it's become very difficult to coordinate with Nick because of our different time zones, my schedule, and daylight savings time ending. I'll come to this point in a bit. Let's talk about Bomber Crew. I've done a bit of research, and it seems like a proper, successful season of Bomber Crew could easily go for over 20 episodes. I haven't even released 20 videos in total on my channel. So I found myself in a weird position regarding the future of this series. I want to finish Bomber Crew on my personal channel and go over to Ishinglu with a clean slate. And it's this impending move and my weird personal need to have things neatly wrapped up that has kind of sapped my motivation to do videos. Because on one hand, I really want to keep making videos and I'm excited to start all these new things, but on the other, I feel like I'm just cleaning house right now. I want to record so I can finish posting on my personal channel and move over to my brand channel, but it sort of feels like my personal channel isn't worth investing in anymore because I know I'm moving over. Yeah, I know, I'm being totally irrational. It's not all bad though. I've never had more fun playing video games than I have this past week. I caught the Steam Autumn Sale just in time to buy games that I've been planning on getting for a while. I'm talking years, but never felt I had the time to play. So I finally bought Stardew Valley, which I don't have plans to play for the channel unless you guys show interest. I got the Jackbox Party Pack, so I might try getting some of my friends here in Dongguan together to record a session of that. And I also got Rocket League. I've been boning up against AI opponents, and it would be awesome if I could get the crew together and play online. Circling back around to the multiplayer problem. I haven't gotten to even play for fun with anyone else for maybe 3 weeks now. I've barely even had time to talk to anyone. Part of the reason for this is I went on a week-long trip to Guangzhou for work. For the uninitiated, that's the biggest city in southern China. While I was there, I was completely away from my computer and all of my usual comforts. So no games, and I had no opportunity to do much of anything else except for work and exploring the city, which is amazing, by the way. And that gave me the idea to do blogging and vlogging. I mean, I live in China, it's worth talking about. And also, on one of the days that I was in Guangzhou, I traveled to a sister branch of my company and performed music for an anniversary gala they were holding. That's something I haven't done in a long time either, and it was like super refreshing to come back to doing music, you know, singing in front of a crowd. I miss that. I also looked into live streaming right here in China on Chinese platforms, you know, which YouTube is not one of those, obviously. So you can kind of guess how, during this incredibly eventful week, these things kind of crept into that video game-shaped hole in my mind, and they haven't shown any signs of leaving. I mean, for the sake of playing video games for the channel, I wish I could just evict them from the premises, but I don't think there's even a chance that's going to happen unless I try to do those things, and I try to address these things that I really have these ideas to do. So what does that mean for you? It means that you might not get as many video game videos as often as before, at least until I move things over to the new channel. I might begin to experiment with vlogging and blogging. I might pick up music again. I mean, it was my major after all. It was the thing I intended for a long time to do professionally forever. So I owe it to myself to put some energy back into that. And I think you guys would love it. That's the other thing. I actually got into Let's Plays to reconnect with my brother, and I've discovered my own love for doing them. I don't intend to stop, but I do feel a burning need to try this other stuff out right now. Maybe that'll mean my channel will morph into something more akin to Unicomics, combining games and other things I'm really good at. Who knows though? I'm feeling really optimistic about this channel. I don't want you guys to think I'm feeling down about it. The whole thing with finishing up Bomber Crew is affecting me, but that's just because I'm crazy, and I'm actually really looking forward to what comes next. And I hope you guys give me some ideas for what I should do as well. I mean, I can't say yes to all of them, but of course, heck, ask me. And I haven't even mentioned the fact that I'm moving to another apartment within a month or two, so that's taking up a lot of my time too. So I've got a lot going on. I'd be lying to myself if I said I felt terribly guilty, but I do feel quite bad for making you guys wait. Let me just stop talking. I've talked enough. I'll keep the music on and I'll let the surviving footage play out. So, this was diddly dongly doily ishing Louie Booey, and I, wow, okay. I look forward to, I really do. I do look forward to everything that comes next. I'm really sorry for making you guys wait for a while. I know it's not even been that long, but I get nervous about these things, so then I ruin a video by getting impatient about OBS settings, and I lose the audio, and then I have to talk over it for several minutes. So, hey, hope that was informative, and I hope that you guys are as excited for the future of this channel as I am. I look forward to everything that's going to come next, and I hope you guys do too. So, I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.